Hey, guess what? We're live. Can you see my microphone? You can. It's right there. Hello? Can you see it? I sure can. I sure can. That product placement. Product placement. Sorry about that. Hey, good to see you. Today, we're talking about distractions. The camera is kind of, look, it's earthquake. Earthquake. Distractions. They're going to happen. What can you do about them? What can you do? Stick around. I'm going to tell you what. Bow, bow. Hope there's music playing. Bow, bow. It probably isn't. Can you hear me? I don't know. Maybe you can. All right, we're back. Good to see you. Fred Moore here, time stress management expert, and as always, bald guy. How's my hair? I didn't shave today. I apologize. Can you see you can't see the 5 o'clock show. That's a good thing. Distractions. It happens to the best of us. It happens to me all the time. Not as much as it used to, but it still happens. Why? Because that's how we're built, right? Our minds are built to take in everything. And in today's society, there are so many distractions. There are so many people that want your attention. They're vying for your attention because they want to sell you something. They want to influence you. They want your money. Not me. I just want your attention and your likes. A check would be nice too. I'm not going to. No. Distractions. So, what are you going to do about distractions? Well, that's what we're talking about today. Distractions. As soon as I get that thing up there. There it is. Distractions. You've had it happen, right? It's something pulls your focus away and you're sucked down that rabbit hole. And before you know it, like an hour's gone by and you're thinking, what happened? I was supposed to be doing this one thing and now I'm doing something else. Well, today about three things. Three things. First, number one, what to do when it happens, because it's going to happen. I mentioned that it still happens to me. It does. But now that I know that it's probably going to happen, I kind of know what to do about it. Okay? When you find yourself being distracted by something. Now, here's the perfect example. The old example used to be you walk into a room and then you forget, why did I walk in this? What was I going to do in this room? I needed something. Why was I doing it? That's the old model. The new model is I'm going to go on the internet and check what? You go, I'm going to go on. I need to check this thing. And before you even get there, you're distracted. You're on Facebook, you're on YouTube, you're on LinkedIn, whatever. You're distracted. And then 20 minutes later, you're like, wait a minute, why did I get on the internet in the first place? Well, I was going to look for something. Oh, yeah, I was going to look for that thing, right? That's the new version of walking into the room. Hey, what's going on? Happens to us all right? If you're like me, you probably have more than 5 or 6 browser tabs open, on your computer. That's me right now. One of them is this, so it's a good thing. So figure out, all right, what's going to happen when you are distracted? And you're going to realize, okay, wait a minute, I got distracted. What led me here, right? Why did I get distracted? What happened? What was the process, right? Did I go on? Did I have that tab open from before and that funny cat video was there? Is that what distracted me, right? Figure out what to do when it happens, all right? So you're going to go online, you're going to look up that thing, and you're going to keep it in front of top of mind. That's what I'm looking for. Whether it be take a Post-it note and write it down and then put it up there going, this is what I'm looking for, right? Put it on a dry erase board, type it into a search, even though you know exactly where this thing is, type it somewhere. Just get it out of your brain into the world. Whether it's paper, dry erase board, you've typed it. That way it's going to be more top of mind. Because when you write something, it triggers a part of your brain that makes it more real, more concrete, and you're more apt to remember that's what the whole thing is, right? So you're going to go look for this thing, and you know, I might get distracted by something else, so I'm going to keep my focus, right? Whatever happens, whether it's an interruption that distracts you, whether it's a phone call, whether it's an email notification, whatever it is, figure it out. All right, well, if that happens again, what am I going to do about it? See, now you're preventing, or you're not really preventing the problem, but now you're coming up with solutions on what to do when that happens again, because you know it's going to happen again. That's the first tip. Second tip, how to stop it. All right, how to stop these distractions. It's just like with any problem that you have, any addiction. First, you have to acknowledge you have a problem, right? First, you have to figure out, all right, how did I get distracted? What caused me to be distracted? What was the distraction? What was it? Was it the email notification? Was it the knock on my door? Was it the phone call? Was it just Facebook and I had tabs open that distracted me because, I'm going to work on that later. I keep that open to remind me, right? Once you figured out what the distraction is, then you can figure out how to stop it. One way I stop the distractions that come into my life is by closing my office door when I'm doing things that I need to be focused on. My office door right now is closed. No one's coming in here unless the house is on fire. And if it is, that's going to make a really good live video, isn't it? Wow, distract. No. If I'm working, if I'm doing important tasks, prospecting, making videos, writing copy, research, working on my Keynote, whatever, I am going to do one thing. I'm going to set aside an hour, a block of time, and I'm just going to do that one thing, which means I've eliminated the distractions. I've turned off my phone. I've silenced the notifications on my computer. The door is shut. I'm only doing one thing. When you try to multitask and do several things, that's when you get distracted, because your brain is already used to jumping around from thing to thing, because you're not really doing several things at the same time. Your brain is switching from one task to the other rapidly. And that's how the distraction creeps in, because, what's one more thing? And then you're like, whoa, that's a lot more fun than this other stuff I'm doing. Let's stay over there. And before you know it, you're down the rabbit hole. Right. So once you acknowledge and once you figure out what it is, you can figure out how to stop it. Finally, use these distractions to your advantage. What? These distractions are probably fun. That's why you're doing them, right? You wouldn't be like, I'm distracted by, I'm putting needles in my head right now. That's what No, this distraction is fun for you. Whether it's giving yourself a brain break, or it's just funny cat videos, or it's talking to a friend, or whatever. When you find yourself distracted, you're like, oh, wait a minute, I'm distracted. I'm going to stop it now. Put a pin in it, not your head, in the task, in the distraction, and say, all right, well, this is obviously something I want to do, so I'm going to put a pin in it, and I'm going to figure out a time. All right, I'm going to spend 15 minutes later on doing this, distracting myself. It's going to give your brain a break. It's going to be a reward for you. It's going to be fun. It might help somebody else. If you're talking to somebody, if you're giving some information, if you're just catching up with somebody. So use that distraction. Remember it. Oh, this distraction? Yeah. Remember it. Use it to your advantage. All right. 3 things you can do about distractions. Hopefully I didn't distract you too much. I want to distract you a little bit more. Go to 5hoursback.com and I will send you some videos, a PDF that will teach you 9 different things you can do to get 5 hours of your time back into your week. 5 hours back of your time. You'll get it back. Just go there and I'll get it to you. Yeah. Also, do me a favor, as always, like, share, comment on this. Spread the love, as it were. Help other people reduce the distractions they have in their life and get them to, maybe do something crazy like do so much more. Yes, you and them can do so much more. All right, I will see you next time. Don't get distracted. Okay. Bye-bye.